Why husbands divorce their wives. People want to know, why do husbands divorce their wives? I'm going to give you some real life examples and then just some true um, reasons that may not have personally happened to people I know. But first, I'm going to start with some that did. One gentleman divorced his first wife because she could not have children. They went for testing, and turns out after they tried everything, they did a cycle of in vitro, and she was unable to conceive. He was unwilling to try again, spend more money, wait the time and years, because it's only a certain number of years that people can have children, women anyway. So he divorced her, moved on, and found someone who he could have kids with. Ironically enough, she gave him 2 kids, and they're both under 12, and she wants to divorce him. Anyways, next. Someone divorced their wife because they fell out of love. It wasn't fun anymore. They had children. It was a lot of responsibility, very little free time. They hadn't incorporated the daily or weekly or monthly, whatever it is. You decide date nights, and the responsibility was too much. So they found a girlfriend who had no responsibility, was not married, without children, and happened to be about 15 years younger, and he wanted to go and start a new life with her. Another person divorced their wife because she spent too much money. She never bought it under reins. Anytime he would get anything or she would get anything, it would go for whatever she wanted from whatever store. Credit cards ran all the way up more than once after taking out a second mortgage to get them all reduced because it's a lower interest rate, ran them right back up, and he said, I'm done, I'm out. Other men divorced their wives because their wife cheated. Women do cheat, believe it or not. And infidelity is a major cause for divorce as well. You know what the number one cause is finances, but infidelity is right up there. So these are just some of the reasons why some of the husbands I know personally, know their first and last name, have been to their house. That is why they divorced. But it could be any number of reasons. The thing about marriage is you have 2 people that were adults before they said I do, that have their own wishes, wants, desires, what's normal to them, what's standard, what's below standard, what's to be held high, and what is you shouldn't care about at all. And then you bring all of these morals and thought processes and things of that nature together, and you try to mesh them. And those things will constantly change. So things you found important at one age and stage of your life may become less important as life goes on, as you grow, as more people are added to your family, or when people are not added to your family due to, let's say, infertility. And some things that you could care less about when you first got married or said I do become very, very important, and you hold them in high regard. If you are not with someone who's able to understand those differences, changes, and things, and willing to compromise and work with you so you both can maintain and be happy with whatever your changes would be, it's going to be a split, because you can't force anyone to do anything. And there is compromise that does happen in marriage, whether one person just accepts and allows the other person to do whatever they want without saying anything. That's a compromise. They really don't want it, but they're just going to say, oh well, I'm okay with it, I'll let him do it, I'll let her do it, It doesn't matter to me that much, and they sacrifice their own happiness. Or you'll have two people duking it out. I want it this way. I want it that way. And then hence the arguing, and hopefully not physical, but could get physical also. Or the other person or one person checks out. I'm not arguing. I'm not allowing you to walk all over me. Or I'm not allowing us to maintain this unhappiness, seeing as how we both won't give in or compromise or can't be happy with it. So I'm out. I'd rather be in peace by myself than to be bickering and unhappy with you indefinitely if you're not willing to change. So that's just some of the reasons why husbands divorce wives. And again, like always, that's just my personal opinion. I gladly open it up for discussion to the Spousism community. Why do you think husbands divorce wives? Let's talk about it.